Just prior to today's game, you had to take charge of it. How is everything with Russ?
Yeah, just to clear up, first of all, circumstances were far from ideal for first and foremost Russ and his family. So it was a personal reason why he had to leave. Obviously the players saw it as well. So firstly, we were praying and hoping that everything's fine. Everything is fine. That end, I think we all know how important family is ourselves, but in particular to Russ and his family as well. Look, top bunch, and we hope everything's okay. Going on from that, credit to the players first and foremost. That isn't an easy thing to come in and see. And when you're a footballer, it's all about routine, and you get yourself ready for a game, and it was kind of thrown into a bit of turmoil. So look, massive credit to the group for getting out there and getting on with it. Onto the performance, it weren't great first half. It was disjointed. Don't want to use that as an excuse. But I listened to information at half time and got themselves out of it. What could have been a very, very tough game.
You came up against Luke Simpson, a former Harriers goalkeeper. Put up some good saves in the first half to keep Harriers at bay.
Yeah, I thought he did really well. Simo, look, he had a really good year, 18 months with the football club in a tough time during COVID. Bit of a fan's favourite. Had some great memories here, and look, he came back today. I think he got a warm reception, which he deserved, and he played well in the game. Pulled off some good saves.
It's good to see Ashton United getting on the score sheet. It's been a tough campaign for him so far.
Yeah, it was difficult. He took that into the first half. I thought him, like a number of players, found it difficult. Partly because of the opposition, partly because of their own decision making on the pitch. But look, words were said at half time, information was took on, and credit to him, he come in the second half. He ended up being the match winner because of it. Hemo's got a lot of quality. He's got to find ways to get that quality out, because he can be a massive player for us, like he has been in the past. But it's been difficult so far this year, but it was difficult as well last year, and he showed a lot of character last year. We know it's in him, and hopefully today is a bit of a springboard for Ash, because he works hard, he's a good pro, and he's at it every day in what he does. But you have to come through this adversity sometimes as a player.
You had to shake the side up a bit today, and with obviously Pierce being away, Leasley out, and Bailey Hodgson being out.
Yeah, it was difficult. Look, we know about the injury record, and then obviously adding to it them two players being out who have been excellent for us of late. We're coming up against a good side today, and it was definitely a banana skin. I'm sure there'll be a few people who would have had the puns on them today. They're doing really well in their own league, and they're more like a National North team, let's be honest, where they are. They've got a lot of good experienced players for that level. And if you don't approach it right and you don't respect them, you get your backside slapped. And I thought first half, if we didn't know we were going to be in a game before the game, we definitely did at half time. They were unlucky not to nick one and go ahead just before half time from a corner, and that was probably a good reminder for us how difficult it was going to be.
As you say, you had to be professional in the end and saw it through.
Yeah, it's a different type of game, and like I say, we've gone into a league this year where the opposition is a step up. You have to make sure you're disciplined and organised, and all them things we've been saying, all them things we've been good at, and then you go into a different type of game today where you're probably trying to unlock the opposition, and it's probably showed where we are on that side of things a little bit. But credit to their boys, they stepped it up a little bit, probably 10-15 minutes into the second half. We started moving the ball a lot quicker, that was the main thing. And when we got our noses in front, I thought our discipline in general play and from set pieces in particular was really good, and they saw the game out, which we expect.
3 straight wins, 3 clean sheets. This football looks relatively easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it didn't feel like that when it was 3-2 on defeats on the trot, when we thought we could have got something from all of them. Look, football's fine margins. We keep saying that so many times this year, so many times, but 3 wins on the trot at any level, he's not to be, you can't turn your nose up at it. So we're absolutely delighted with that. We have to take the belief from it, but we want to make it 4 now, and then we want to make it 5, and that's what good teams do, good groups do. They keep wanting to build on what they've done.